final round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Eagles coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
Here's Swift on second down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He's got him, that's Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Williams with third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they're starting at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown! They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson,
They
those
get hurt
elite
too much.
guys, you just can't bring them down.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Taking a yard shy of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found his way through most of the kicking team. He picked up 25 on that return. And the Eagles will take possession. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
I think many of us in the NFL, Kate, we always admired the special teamers, right? They're usually the first ones out of practice. They have extra meetings, extra time. And when they do their job extraordinarily well, especially early in a game and flip the field position, you want to do all you can to pay off this opportunity.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right cover.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles pull that in front further, 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Eagles will start their drive in optimal field position. First and 10 from the 41. Barkley trying this up the gut. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action here. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to the link. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that run stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Woo! I I'm not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Punt taken near midfield. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Scott now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes it in at the 48. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Come on, set. Mustang 19.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles running away with it in the 2nd quarter. You love seeing a tight end getting the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Scott now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, here's Swift. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
What the fuck is he doing?
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Bears have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And they're going to be set up in great position to begin their drive. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC.
And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers doing battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles returning. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, throwing deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Play action on 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Trying to find A.J. Brown, and it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Trying to get it with the option. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to...
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Scott now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this game might be going better. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams to throw.
You got Clobber.
They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's going to keep it this time. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Getting out to his left.
We got clobbered again.
And they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Ball taken in at the 36. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
19 tight. Check go.
From the 45 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw here on 1st down. He's on the move. He's keeping it. It's a pickup of 11.
The hell was Goddard?
And that's good for an Eagles
What
first
was he
down.
doing?
Well, I think
I
he
was
was looking
running the
for
opposite
that running
way.
lane in that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Not what I want.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running back sent in motion. On 2nd and 7. This one finds Goddard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They bring their tight end left. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Up!
Now Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
What the fuck that was?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go!
Williams will look to throw. Escapes the puck. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get it back as he ties the single-season record. That's his 14th interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
Ready.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Here's Saquon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles put this one away a long time ago.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Barkley, and the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Well, next to kickers, some of our most prolific scorers in league history have been running backs, Brock, and he now tops them all, most touchdowns in a single season.
Yeah, pretty incredible, Kate. You've got to do it with your legs. You got to do it with your hands. That's why, well, when you're a little kid, right, and you're playing on the school ground, you figure it out pretty quickly. That dude's elite. That guy can run and score. He's a difference maker, and this guy certainly is.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
They go
Drive
injured
starts out with a 1st and 10.
every game I play, they get injured. Every time.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Swift hauls it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Williams. Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every
Here we go,
second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official.
Why would you call a
signal
timeout when you're down
just
52
as
to
that knee
nothing?
goes down?
Like his commentary is stupid, man. That irritates the fuck out of me. It's Brock Hewlett's. I don't want to save no time because, man, this Brock Hewlett annoys the fuck out of me. That thing comment about calling timeout on my damn
They take a
blowout.
knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every
goes again.
second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in.
Oh my God, I hate when he says this shit.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Ewert, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.